Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Starbase. So today we are getting ourselves a new ship. I'm really excited about this. So at the top of our ship here, one of these are actually structurally not sound. I think this one was giving me errors, but I didn't really care at this point. But we have our two crafting. I have the basic one, and I actually unlocked the weapons one, which I'm really happy about. So I unlocked the weapons, and I unlocked a bunch of the tools in here. And I was actually selling them on the auction house. Do I have anything left on here? I do have piping tools left here, so I'll show you what I've been doing. You know, they're going for good cash, as you can see here. So basically, we can cancel all these pipe tools, some of these weld tools here, and they're pretty easy to make. I'll show you the ingredients here in a second. But you can see how much I was trying to put them on for. They're starting to slowly crash quite well. I think they're crashing quite rapidly now. But yeah, there you go. So 9998. You can throw the welding tool on. There you go. The welding tool doesn't go as well anyways, because I think you get a free one when you do the tutorial, but basically I'm throwing these on and just getting rid of them in a sense. Let's make sure we keep one for ourselves. And then our piping tool here, this one goes for a lot more. 998, and we throw you on there, throw you, and you. There you go. Awesome. But anyways, so yeah, just to give you an idea, I've been selling those. I have magazines on there. They don't go for well. I just tried them out. But if we check our transactions here, you can see that we've been doing really good. So you can see all our auction house transactions here. So I did sell a bunch of the magazines. There you go. Seeing that? Those are the pipe ones being sold right now. Really, really good amount. So I've been making some pretty good cash by selling some of the different tools and stuff. Oh, that was fuel rods yesterday, I think. Yeah. But anyways, so we're up to 1.5 million credits, and basically that's all I've been doing. So if I hit H here and I go over to where are they? Personal tools here. I'm a little low on materials here, but here's the cabling tool, for example. So it doesn't even cost that much here. So look at that, 125, the Vorkium, the Agite, 251, Bastium, 252. And for what I'm getting for it, way worth it. I could easily buy the ores instead and just do that. I'm being a little lazy right now on that. I've been going out and getting them. Plus, I want to get my new mining ship, but it's kind of showing you how amazing it is to have this. So it's more because we're the first here. The piping one is a little bit more expensive, as you can see. Takes 1,500. So when you do look up those prices, it is a bit more on that, obviously. Vorkium, Bastium, and the Agite. So if we check that, let's see here. Ores here. So if we do this, so that's not too bad, and that's like. You have to remember that's like 100 and something or 1,000 something like that. That's not too okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, and it's less than that. So you're probably paying maybe 4,000 or 5,000 credits for the materials. So when you think about that, that's actually not too shabby. To be fair, that's not too bad at all. So. Yeah, so that's what I was doing to make credits. I'll probably do more of those off camera because why not, right? Till the market kind of dies down on those. We're going to take this and despawn it. So I'm just going to shove it in over here till the message comes up here. There you go. Because I don't need this anymore. Because we're going to get ourselves... Come on, we're loaded now? I think we're good. Okay, so today we're going to get ourselves the Mantis ship. So this is the Oki, I think it's called Oki something. It's the green building that sells the ships. There's 3 of them, I think, and there's another place that sells them. It's like a yellowish building. Apparently these ones are considered the better ships. At least that's what people tell me. So that's what we're going to do today. So if we come here, this is the Mantis. And yeah, this is the ship we're going to get today. So it's got a couple extra chairs here. It's got 8 of the generators here, so it holds a lot of fuel rods here. And it looks really cool. It has lots of thrusters. It even has forward thrusters to slow it down. And a lot of thrusters up here and around it. So it's all around the bottom. But that's not where it ends. There's even more thrusters back here. And not only that, there's even a handle here. And I think you actually manually... I thought at first it was bugged, but I think you manually do this. But it has a thing here so you can get back here and do any kind of maintenance or whatever you need to do on your ship. But it's actually a really, really cool ship, and it has the new ducting as well. So back in the day, you'd have to put wires throughout your whole ship, so all you'd see is wire. But now they have these ducts that I think they go on the main frames or something, or in between the frames, and that's what that is. And then you can bring the wires and attach them out from that. So that's what that is. I guess these are propellant tanks, I guess, here. I'm guessing that's what that is. Let's see here. Material, data. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what is that? Oh, yeah, it is a propellant tank. Oh, I didn't realize it goes based on your hand. Propellant tank support. Oh, okay. Yeah, hydrogen propellant tank. That's what it is. Cool. And so what we've been doing to make our costs cheaper is basically we went in and crafted one of everything pretty much. So I went to ship parts and I crafted one of each of these. And I went to, you know, devices and pretty much crafted one of each of these. Yeah, it went kind of crazy. You know, same with the plates, went crazy and crafted one of each. And the reason for that is when you craft one of each of those, you will actually be able to see the parts covered. So normally this would be checked, but probably normally you wouldn't have anything show up there just because you don't have it. So normally this ship would cost me 430K because, and we'd have to provide 241,000 or 140 stacks of different ores, and you can see the list here. But if we provide our own materials, now we're only going to be providing 43 stacks of materials. So most of that's agite ore and different things like that. There's some ice. That's for the propellant. I guess I didn't make the propellant tanks myself. I'm going to be lazy now because I'd have to respawn my ship. But basically the cost is now 237K. And you can actually go through this list and actually look at the plates. So you can see the plates here. So for example, you need 83 of these. I made 102. I was lazy, right? So I made them in bulk for myself. 36, 52. I always make extras, even if it's one or two. Just that way I buy another ship later on. I have one of each of those. Now, if I go into my inventory, this is where things get messy. This is why you got filters, thankfully. So this is what my station inventory looks like right now. So basically, we go in inventory, we just filter everything out. So, you know, I don't want to look at any of that right now. You know, obviously, if I want to look at ores, you can see all our ores here, which are kind of slow because, or a little low because I actually crafted a lot of those tools and stuff to make some pennies there, obviously. But yeah, so let's go back to the top. Hopefully this works. I've never done this. This is the first time ever playing Starbase. I never even did this in closed alpha, just to let you know. So and there's a test flight. I'm not gonna click it. It kind of gets buggy at times, and just because, you know, I just don't want anything to screw up, I'm just not gonna do it. But there we go, 237K, and there we go. And the next ship is 382K. So oddly enough, because we have some of those parts, you know, created, it would save some more money. And what's the point of that? First of all, when you do that, you're saving money because let's just say you know, it requires 100K worth of ore. Well, if you were to craft those materials, let's just say it requires well, actually, that's the money part, right? So let's just say you have 100K of ore it requires, and it costs 100K. And then if you were to provide the ore or the materials, like the constructed stuff, then maybe it charges you nothing, basically, at that point, or it reduces the cost overall. So, and then, of course, it subtracts the ore for that. So if it was worth 100K of ore in parts, it literally would remove the cost of that. So at that point, you're not paying for the extra cost of the ship. It reduces that, but also you're not using that ore. So pretty much, as you saw it, it was like 400 and whatever K, and it went down to 200. So I literally saved 200K. On top of that, I got all those research points for doing that research. So hopefully that makes sense. I know I'm kind of like messing that up when I'm trying to explain it, but anyways, I'm excited. This is the Mantis. This should be a lot faster than what we're using, obviously, and it should let me last a little longer out in space because, you know, it has a lot more propellant tanks inside of it, and overall it should let us do quite a bit with it. So let's go ahead and spawn our new ship, my friends. There we go. That is awesome. There she is. We own this. Maintenance. Oh, I didn't even realize it actually said maintenance on the back of it. That is so cool. Look how big it is. I guess I won't be looking backwards anymore and saying, oh, how are things going on my ship? This is our ship, my friends. This is our ship. That is so cool. So we're going to have to obviously change some stuff. So this is your left and right. The keys are different on here, so I'm going to have to change that. So let's hit V here. And we want pitch up and pitch down. Isn't that what that is right now? Or there might be another WSD somewhere, no? So here's your, yeah, so those are right. And then the rolls are working right, I think. Yeah, they're just, it's so big that it doesn't work the best. Unless something else is on those. But no, I think those are right. And then I'm trying to get the pitch up and down, basically. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can fix that here. Let's just change these around just for fun. Oh, there we go. Okay. So those work. Okay. So let's reflip these around and then we're good. Now, for some reason, it will not let me go up and down with this correctly. I'll have to fix that later, but for now, I can just leave it there and just live with it, I guess. It is backwards to what I'm used to, but it's fine. Okay, and then cruise control. Is there... There's probably a cruise control. Oh, we're going to have to wait. There you go. Cruise control. There you go. You're going to see this thing moves faster than any ship we've ever had. I guess there's no speedometer or anything like that, but it definitely is distance as signal stuff. So I think this might even have the ability to... Yeah, I think this might actually have the ability to do... Why is the generator not keeping up right now, actually? Propellant's good. I wonder if it's just too much thrust right now. Oh, wait, no, this is one of those fuel-saving ones, so it probably is going down and up again. Yeah, the generator. Oh, yeah, the generator. Oh, okay, that's what it's doing, yeah. So if we slow this down, the generator probably lowers down. 64, 65, 66. Let's see. I wonder if can the generator go backwards? Oh, yeah, so it has a fuel script on there. Radiator rate. Oh, okay, that's what it is. That's cool. Okay, so there's origin. Look how fast we're going. It's like, I feel like we're moving faster than I've ever have. I think we kind of are, to be fair. But yeah, look at how ridiculous that is. Yeah, that is way, way faster than we've ever had. There you go. Unfortunately, my controls are backwards, so hopefully I can find a way to fix that. I'm not even sure why that's the case, but W and S there. Oh, there's two of them. I'm not sure why that is, but that worked. Okay. Okay, we're good. There you go. There you go. So yeah, that's a pretty awesome ship for the speed anyways. And then obviously we're tethered on here. I think we're tethered. Yeah, we're tethered. So that's just in case if you're like, oh, this is beautiful. And then you're like, oh, actually, I did not realize I could actually fly out that far without... This is when it's going to go bad. Here it goes. So we're tethered, but now we fell off our ship, so we should automatically go back on the ship, but there you go. Which is pretty cool. And then you can hit this if it gets kind of stuck there. That's called the lifeline system, which is really badass, to be fair. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty cool. So we can jump up here and just take a look of our ship. We don't go too crazy here, so we can go into the asteroid field while running around our ship. It's so big, you know. We could let's go hang out in here. This actually might cause some issues, to be fair. This might cause some kind of drag. I don't know. See if it'll let me get back here. Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be hanging out in your ship like this. Whee! You do this outside the safe zone, though, you're going to lose your ship. Keep that in mind. Oh, that's great. Okay. Oh. Oh, there we go. We lost our tethering there. Ah! Whoa, that was cool. Okay, we're gonna go back. Actually, did we pass Shadow's thing anyways? Oh no, here it is. Let's adjust this if we can. There you go. Might as well visit our thing here. And I'm gonna go and close that door because that's not supposed to be open anyways. I think it can cause a drag to it, so. There you go. I do like the maintenance hatch on here. This is why I can't wait for like big cool ships to be made and you can walk around and explore them while they're moving, and I don't know, I think that's just so cool. Here we go. Oh. We fell off. Whee! Here we go again. I should be careful because that whole me tethering like that's probably not the smartest. Oh, there's a stun. So when you do that, you're stunned for 10 seconds. That's what was happening before. I thought, oh, maybe it's glitched. There you go. So how is our fuel rod? Our fuel rods are doing pretty darn good for the distance we went. And then our propellant is right here, so that's doing really well. So this is actually pretty good. And this thing has, like, I think an auto shutdown system basically. Like, so if we're down to nothing, it should shut down its propellant usage, which is really cool. But yeah, here's the station so far. There you go. It might tether us even though we don't want it. If we get close enough to the station, it should stop us for tethering here, hopefully. There you go. Hopefully it did. I think we're on the wrong side here. Oh! There you go. Anyways, they're working on the station. It's that's our company station. It's still young and small, but it will get bigger over time. So they're kind of slowly working on that as we speak. But looking good, anyways. There we go. Maybe we can take a better look. So let's hit F5 to get rid of our tethering. Unfortunately, it doesn't usually tell you when you untethered, but then we can check this out here. Yeah, if you hold down Q, it'll actually show you the little feet on it, which is kind of cute. So here's Shadow, and you can just kill him while he's doing this. So he's just probably crafting or semi-AFKing. So yeah, they're slowly building this. It takes a while because it takes a lot of foundation in these frames around here. So, oh, and these are how thick and big they are. I think these are supposed to be, I don't know if they're a meter or half a meter. They look like a meter, so they might be bigger than a meter. I don't know. They might be considered 2 meters, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure what they say measurement-wise. Oh, 54 by 8. Yeah. Oh, okay. 54. That's centimeters? Oh, that's not... That wouldn't be... was 2 meters like 100 centimeters? Or, sorry, 1 meter is 100 centimeters, isn't it? So, yeah, I guess they're considered about half a meter then. If I'm reading that right. Anyway, it's really cool. So let's try out some mining with our new ship, shall we? Oh, it has a targeting system to here somewhat. I don't know how it's targeting to what. Origin West. Oh, this is the old system. Oh. Yeah, that's probably the old GPS, so somebody has to fix it. That's probably what it is. Okay. The only downside, this thing moves so fast, so you got to be careful with the whole slowing down and the right spots here. I never thought of that as being a problem, to be fair, so I'll make sure you retether back on, because that would be not such a good idea, not being tethered. So then we're gonna go ahead and they might be on the bottom. I think those are thrusts. I think, are they inside? I think I saw. Oh, here they are. There. Are there any inside? I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if there was one handy with us here, but there might not be one, to be fair. Okay, so basically we're just gonna go here, and then there it is. So here's our ship's inventory now. Yep, really ridiculous. I wish there was a way to, like, scroll, like, widen or expand that, maybe down the road. But yeah, there you go. So now we can go mining, and now when we mine, we can just go crazy. It doesn't matter if we pick up even the asteroid itself, because the time and effort sometimes isn't, usually it's because, I can only carry so little. I usually go for just the meat and potato type thing, right? But now you might have a reason to go and grab this other material here. So, here we go. And actually, I need more of that agite anyways, quite a bit. So that's a good thing. And then over time, what I could even look into, and I don't know if it would be worth it. It might be worth it, but you can get a mining laser put on there. You might want an ore collector, because I think it does help you. You could still probably use this system here, but for a bigger ship like that, it might not work so far away, kind of thing. But you can get an ore collector if you want anyways, and it'll help you collect the ores and put them into the ship, and then the mining laser itself too. Oh, some of my stuff is still selling. I love that. Yeah. I gotta earn that, get back to 1.5 mil just so I can feel better. So yeah, I've been enjoying the game a lot. I mean, our videos are coming out more slowly, more for the fact that it takes time, even in code, rendering it and playing it and learning the game. And it is early access and alpha game. So there's bugs and things I had to redo here and there, especially the first episode. After that, it's just more of the grind and me just slowly working on research. The devs keep making research a little easier, so for those who haven't even bothered doing the crafting/research system, you're probably ending up getting the better end of the stick. So for example, last night I finally did the the research for thrusters, and then the research for like the weapons bench, things like that. And then they started to lower the prices, for example, for the thrusters quite a bit. And so that's kind of like what's happening. So people like me, unfortunately, are like getting shot in the foot a wee bit, because it's like, sorry, too bad. And it's like, oh my goodness, I just spent so much time, doing all this crafting. But at the same time, that's part of it. It's my loss, but somebody else's gain. But there's other things I'll win out of it, and that's just part of it. But I've been really happy. I've been really happy to play this game. I've been enjoying every moment of it. I've been playing a little too much of it, if you ask me. And yeah, I think it's a great game, and I'm looking forward to solving some of the issues. A lot of the issues that I've seen and have, I got over it, and that wasn't a big deal. My problem is I want to see this game do well with other players, and my worry is like the easy build problems, things like that. I like that to be solved right away. By the time you see this video, it might even be solved. But it's just like, I would like to see that stuff solved, so that way those new players, my friends, things like that, they don't have much of an issue, because I feel bad for those who want to play this game and they have nothing but issues themselves, and they don't know the workarounds, or they're getting the bad hand of the lottery kind of system. But I've had a lot of fun. I really think it's a worthwhile game. It reminds me of the good days of Space Engineers, but like a lot more better, bigger, more enjoyable, less issues. Basically like a Space Engineers that we wanted, forever, basically, that never came. Kind of reminds me a bit more of that. Of course, it doesn't have as many of the, the crazy physics mechanics and all that you leave it out of PvP space, like out of the safe zone, your ships do blow up and go crazy. You know, like you get all that, but you don't have like all the crazy physics type, you know, simulation, you know, as much as, you know, when it comes to like just placing a rotor and pistons and that kind of stuff. I mean, they do have the rails and they do have some of that stuff, but obviously it's not quite the same level, but you kind of can only do so much anyways, right? Because it's an MMO. So yeah, as far as I know, I think I should have been like pretty much idled. I didn't actually pay attention to it too much, but there you go. So how was that anyway? So we got all that out of that. That's crazy. Gives me a reason to finally like get some of this material anyway, so hopefully this is good enough. I think so. Oh, hopefully we're not getting too far from the thing too. It like pulls me back. It's like whoopsies. Yeah, the auction house still kicking ass. Thank you, thank you. And that's kind of what we're working on now. You know, I can mine for some of that stuff, craft more, build more, sell it, you know. So that'll be what I do for a bit, just to pad my wallet just a wee bit. I'd rather have some, you know, decent credit so I don't have to worry about that, even though it can be very unstable and toxic in these games. Like, all of a sudden, you know, people can be billionaires due to, you know, issues, bugs, or inflation. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but I mean, obviously it could happen. Pretty sure this stuff, is that the one that's not really worth much? Yeah, I think this is that. Yeah, the Valkite. I think the Valkite, I don't know if I have usually a bookmark of things I take pictures. Yeah, the Valkite is usually like the cheapest one. So per stack of that was going for like probably like 700k. Or sorry, not 700k. Per stack of it was going for like 700 credits. So it's not something that's probably worth holding on to, but for a bigger mining ship, I don't mind. But obviously, if you're doing deep mining and looking for you know, specific stuff, especially maybe big asteroids and stuff, you probably don't want to deal with that. I just kind of want to load up and see what our ship's like, so, and how long it takes to load up a ship, to be fair. Yeah, that other ore, like the outer edge, that one was usually like worth like 3k basically. So usually, you know, like that gives you a better deal out of it, obviously. So and don't forget, all the different materials have different weights to it too. So okay, I saw a piece floating, but I'll let them come to me. Okay, let's go back here and keep going here. Yeah, this ship's awesome for not having to worry about the fuel usage. It being able to lower down is amazing, to be fair. Is that the other? What one is this one? Oh, is this also? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, that's the nice stuff. Yeah. So this whole thing is worth a decent amount. And the reason I go base on that isn't, oh, like, I'm going to make a fortune selling it to, you know, the vendor or anything. It's not that. It's more like, if I know something has higher price to it, more than likely it means that it's worthwhile. Like, you're going to craft it a lot, things like that. And so that's where it comes into play, right? I mean, the red stuff here, that one is the that one's worth 5,200 to give you an idea. Well, that was like a day ago or so, so that was more than the last time I took a picture. Actually, it may have been today, actually, this morning. It was either last night or this morning, so it's not too out of date, but... There's a decent sized one in here, too. I like that. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, wow. Not bad, my friends. Okay, give me a minute, and we'll keep mining, and then we'll come back when it's full, just so we're not, you know... I'm getting a little tired anyways here, so just give me a few. Okay, so we are back, and she's full. I even used up my 2 little inventory slots here, but that's pretty badass. So, yeah, I did look before when I moved it again, and look at the fuel rod. So the propellant fuel rod's not even moving. So it does go into a full shutdown kind of mode, so it's not wasting power. So I don't even have to turn it on and off. I don't have to worry about anything. It works really well, so I'm happy about that. So let's go back to our station. So we're origin 16. Where is origin 16? There's 17, 16. There it is. So we're 33k away, so that's quite a bit, but I think this thing will move pretty decently speed, so you don't have to worry too much. There we go. But yeah, pretty cool ship here. They have this here. They, unfortunately, I mean, you can unbolt these and go in there, I guess, if you want to. There's no need, but they do keep these unbolted. It looks kind of cool in there, but there's not much in there to do, I guess, or, you know, it is a hatch for you to fix stuff, I guess, later if you need to, because this is part of the thruster, I guess, and whatnot, the wingspan, but it's still kind of cool. You can walk in there. You could expand it or something if you wanted to. I don't know if you could actually fit a chair in there in between, I guess potentially, so. But yeah, this is a pretty fast little ship. Well, it's not that little, I guess. Now, I don't know what the length of this ship is, because I think the highest length you can go is 75 meters. I'm assuming this is like, what? You think this is like a meter in length here, basically? So what do you think? This is like maybe 15 meters? Maybe? I don't know. But it gives you you know, like a crazy thought of like, wow, damn, like how big these ships can really get is kind of crazy. I bet you there will be ships that'll have like literally 1,000 cargo crates in them. I could see like, you know, 600, 800, 1,200 kind of, you know, amount being very plausible. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it definitely is a pretty fast little thing. What is that? Is it just an opening? Oh, that's the station. You can actually stay to the station there, Origin 18. Looked kind of cool. It was like something coming through the clouds there, the fog. And then to get back, we have to. There we go. Oh yeah. So if you get hit, safe zone. Now, if this was out of the safe zone, that rock, that asteroid that hit us, could have done enough damage to break something and cause some problems, right? Or we might be limping back, or maybe we wouldn't be even limping back at all. Maybe we would have, you know, lost a lot more, so. There's a turtle mode. I wonder if that's related to lowering the speed, maybe the thrust and everything else. That might actually let you be able to go from asteroid to asteroid a little easier, because we have so much thrust to begin with. I wonder if that would do it. I don't know what the mine PS is. Mine PS Starbase. I don't know what that means. I don't know if there's anyone who talked about it. We can look it up, see if there's anything about it on... Oh, it sets the minimum generator rate to 20%. Apparently. Okay. Somebody talks about mine. Yeah, eco mode, mine EPS for mining. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, so I'll have to learn a bit more about that. But yeah. Cool. Okay, so we're 11 kilometers away. Not too shabby, not too shabby. But yeah, that was definitely worth it. I love our new little ship here. Had a lot of fun with that. And I'll definitely go out mining a bunch. Though I'll probably do some more crafting just for the fact that it's kind of worth it right now. But definitely over time I'm going to do a lot of crafting, so... Oh yeah, I was gonna fix that, but I never... Oh, not that one. Where's the other one? Oh, that's probably... There it is. Yeah, I have to figure out the Q and S stuff later on. The roll. If this is a good idea or not. Yeah, this is the one. So that's the correct one. Yeah, I can't get that one working though. There we go. That's cool. I'm learning all the good stuff here. There you go. Let's go up here so we're not... But there we have it, my friends. Cool. So I can do the rolling now. Okay. And then, yeah, home sweet home. So basically we can sit in here and, yeah, so if you guys don't know, we right-click here and we transfer. So you can see all the... This will only do the full stacks of it, but... 14 of those, 16 out of those, 10 of those, 6 of those, 10 ice, 5 of those. So not too bad at all. So you just right click and do that. And then for the rest of them, you just basically go and double click them out of here. So they're not like completely full stacks. And if there's partial stacks ones in your storage, it should do that. And then there you go. And that's all she wrote basically. And you can rinse and repeat, whatever. And yeah, that's pretty badass. So yeah, there is the Mantis ship. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's a pretty badass ship. Got me lots of ores and really enjoyable to fly. It feels really good. The speed is really nice on it too. This is like night and day upgrade when it comes to the labor. Even though we had the 40 extra slots and stuff like that, this one is it is really awesome. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.